So everything that just happened, I'm gonna have to cut. So we're back. I can't. I can't even. I love you so much.
I love you too. I'm
Oh,
sorry. I'm
honey, you're
sorry.
fine. You're fine.
I don't even know what I was getting excited
That's
about.
we're not live streaming, so we're fine.
I know.
Welcome to Detours. I'm Anthony,
I'm Jen.
and I hope you're having a great night. We are going to see tonight if we can hit the mark, benchmark. That is,
Oh, I get okay.
yeah, 100%. We got benchmark. Not the whole spread. There's a couple more.
Is there?
Yeah, there's a couple more
Dang
benchmarks.
it.
There's two more.
Thought I got them all.
No, the two that we don't. There is a top floor.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, there's a top
Son of
floor,
a
and
gun.
there's one more that I can't remember off the top of my head.
Ugh.
So, but
Well, I didn't purchase this one, but I purchased all of these.
yes, recently because Jen just went on a trip to Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Kentucky just got back last night. She
Very
went
late.
with I couldn't get the time off of work, so she actually ended up going with my dad. Shout out
Mhm.
to Joe. They went down to Kentucky, but on the way they
He says
stopped.
he was just the driver, but I think he participated very nicely.
Yeah. And we will have some. She did film a bit when she was doing some bourbon hunting, and also so she filmed while she got to do something very fun and exciting that we can't talk about. But it will be featured on the channel when we can
TBD.
when we can talk about it. And I'm very excited for that. But we can talk about some of the stuff that she purchased. She obviously from Michigan, where we're from. You go through Ohio to get to Kentucky, and along the way they did some bourbon hunting.
Yeah.
They left a few hours
Did
early.
great.
Yeah, and so because these three bottles here are not available in Michigan.
And so we've been told mixed stories too, but the one person we were told by said that when they do come, I mean, this one's available everywhere.
Yeah, that one's available.
I have a feeling it's not great. But the other ones are not available everywhere, especially in Michigan. And they said that when it comes to Michigan, it's gonna be allocated,
Which is
and they're like
wild.
$20 bottles of bourbon.
Right, which is why
Which is ridiculous.
Yeah, but it is why we're featuring them today because if you've noticed most of the stuff that we do on this channel,
Cross the border and you can get it.
most stuff we do on this channel is $50 or more. Sometimes, I mean, we've got bottles that are $200, $300, $400 as well that are here that we featured. But like, there's nothing wrong. A lot of times, there's nothing wrong. Like in wine, for me,
Nothing wrong
as we've also discovered on this
with
channel,
a little cheap bourbon.
wine can be delightful for low prices. So we are also going to look at today if bourbon can be delightful at low prices, because we've heard wonderful things about this brand. So, yeah,
Everything
absolutely.
except for this one. Everything above that. I mean, really though.
Yeah, but like,
But we're
we
gonna
don't know.
include it just to see.
Yeah, because it's the benchmark, you know. Get it? The bench. What's this stuff?
Yeah. Nowhere to go but up.
There you go. Anyways, so some history.
So we're gonna start from here to there then, right?
Correct. Yes,
Kinda
because we have
opposite.
80 proof, 90 proof, 100 proof, 125 proof. So we're gonna get
Nice.
higher as we go. But
It's
anyways,
chilly down here.
yeah, it is the basement. So I would like to talk about the history of benchmark, if I could. You can add to the conversation.
What am I gonna add?
I don't know, but you distract me sometimes, and then I lose my point, and then because you're throwing in just random thoughts, because I have a singular thought, right, and then there's detours that you put me on, and then I don't find my way. I don't ever find my way back to the original
channel because I add those detours.
Anyways, so Benchmark was created by Seagrams in the 1960s. It was originally distilled.
Seagram 7.
What's up?
Seagram 7.
I think so. Right?
7 and 7.
They make all kinds of stuff too, not just alcohol, because they make like ginger ale as well. That I know.
Yeah, 7 and 7.
Anyways, and it was originally distilled in Lawrenceburg, Kentucky, when
Mm-hmm.
it was Seagram's, in the distillery that is now Four Roses Distillery. Back then it was called Old Prentice Distillery. It is now Four Roses. What do
Never
you
heard of that.
never heard of Four Roses?
No, Apprentice.
Old Prentice. Well, because it's not, it doesn't exist anymore.
I know, but I just never heard of it.
Yeah. So it was
I've
purchased
heard of
by
World War II, but it doesn't exist anymore. Like it's not a thing anymore. No. Oh,
right. I don't. It's. I feel like again you're doing apples to oranges here.
well,
Anyways, um, purchased by the Sazerac company. The name was purchased by Sazerac.
Sazerac I've heard of.
Yes, in 1989. So a year before I was born. Jen was 3. Anyways, and it is now distilled in Buffalo Trace
Buffalo.
Distillery in Frankfort, Kentucky. It has now also added the McAfee brothers to its name.
Pat
Um,
McAfee.
Not Pat McAfee. Shout out to Foxy from my hometown. He's the producer on the Pat McAfee show. What's up,
He
Foxy?
loves Pat McAfee.
Anyways, the McAfee brothers are not Pat McAfee. It was James, George, and Robert McAfee. They were part of a surveying company.
No Pat.
Right. Because this was in 1773.
Well,
They surveyed the land that is now the Buffalo Trace Distillery. I actually found this fun little anecdote on the internet. So they met up with the Bullet Company
uh-huh.
surveyors
Uh-huh.
on July 7th. Do you know how fun that is? What's July 7th, honey?
Your
That's my
birthday.
birthday, July 7th. So they met up on July 7th, and the two surveyor
I bet it wasn't
companies.
that night. It bet it wasn't not 1990.
No, 1773. I already mentioned that. They explored along the Ohio River and reached the mouth of Kentucky River, and they followed a small buffalo path, which is now known as Buffalo Trace. So there's a little history lesson
Wowie
for
wow
you.
wow.
Yeah, 100%. Um, so there's a little history lesson about bourbon and actual American history, all wrapped into one. Frankfort, Kentucky is also the capital of Kentucky.
Oh, we were near there. But we
Yeah,
were there.
correct.
We didn't have
So,
time. We went down and back in one day.
yeah, 12 hours of
So
driving in one
if
day.
I look tired, not that I did any work. His dad did all the work. For real. He did all the driving, so
Yeah. The day after he drove from Myrtle Beach to Michigan,
yeah.
which, so that man is an absolute unit.
Yeah.
Legend.
He doesn't even do drugs. Well, I mean, you do all that driving. I'm just saying, he
You're
doesn't.
saying to drive a lot, you need to do drugs?
How much? I would. I don't. But I'm just saying,
Yeah,
he's a legend. He
absolutely.
did say that he could be a truck driver. Like he felt like he
Probably.
could do a truck.
Yeah,
Like I could not. You put me behind a wheel and I fall asleep like a baby.
100%. Anyways,
Some people are just like that.
we're here to try
Two
bourbon too.
can
Each their own.
no.
Oh, to
What's the word?
be or not to be.
No. Recap.
To recap.
He does not do drugs. I just wanted to make sure that's well known.
Yeah, documented.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll use that as the
Just
benchmark.
a great driver. I don't know if your mom would
Nothing?
say that.
Did you miss what I said? You weren't listening to me?
No.
I said we'll use that as the benchmark.
What's the benchmark?
You missed it already. Anyways, let's start down here with the cheapest. These are $12, roughly $10 to $15 right for this one.
I think it gets higher than 25.
What?
I don't think it gets higher than 25.
No, yeah, like $18, $20, 23, $25 for this. So like 12 to
But I
$25.
don't have the which one?
Top shelf or top floor, and there's one more too.
I literally thought I had them all, so I'm
Um,
excited.
let me see. There is. I knew there was another one.
Your dad bought one of these.
Nice.
I don't remember which one.
The small batch. No, single barrel. Yep, top floor, small batch, bonded, foolproof, single
So I
barrel,
don't have the single barrel
or
or
the
the
top
top.
floor.
Son of a
And
gun.
they also make liqueurs as well.
I don't want
They
that.
make peach, apple, and brown sugar. Those
Mm.
3 liqueurs. Those are all 70 proof. I found that in my research while I was trying to
Well,
figure
that
out the
means it's
history.
not bourbon.
It's not. It's whiskey.
Blech.
Anywho,
What
let's
brand of
actually
whiskey
taste
is
these.
it? Can you even whiskey if it's 70 proof?
Yes,
Just a quarter.
it's flavored whiskey.
It's nasty.
Anyways,
She nasty.
benchmark
80 proof.
old number
You already
8.
said that, but
I did.
is
Yeah,
that why it has 8? Because it's 80 proof? It's
I
not
don't
8
think so.
years.
No,
It's like probably 2 years.
it's 36 months at
What's
least.
that? 2 years and 3 years?
3 years. So it's at least 36 months.
At least 36 months. That's really good.
Yep.
You can get a bottle deposit if you're in Vermont or
Iowa.
Iowa.
Yeah, nice.
Good to know.
Classic. Let's try these. We're probably like 10 minutes in. We haven't even had a
Golly,
drink
this
yet.
is supposed to be a quicker video,
No, it wasn't.
wasn't it?
No.
Good thing, it's gonna
Which,
be long.
hold on. We'll take that
What?
opportunity. We're going to start changing things up a little bit. Our Monday videos are going to be
I
the
wouldn't
same as what
guarantee
we
that.
have. What?
I wouldn't guarantee that
Why?
because things don't always work out that way.
I know, but we're changing it up and we'll address that as thing. So our Monday videos are going to still be what we've been doing. Thursday videos are going to probably be shorter, like in the 10-minute range, 10 to 15 minutes. And they're going to be more focused, I will say, on one or two things rather than
4,
taste
5,
tests and
6.
4, 5, 6, all that fun stuff. And we're going
Short
to do
and
more
sweet.
short and sweet stuff. That's where we want to throw maybe some cocktail stuff that we
Cocktail.
wanted to do, some more wine stuff, because the wine videos aren't as fun and exciting for us because like wine is less interesting. There's not like a
There's
chase,
not like
right?
brands of
Right.
wine. Like
There
there's,
is brands, but there's
but
not
there's not
like
like,
different types of wine
yeah,
by the same kind of thing. It's not. It's just a
it's
different thing.
different.
It's not as fun. But
Anyways,
anyways,
benchmark
benchmark. Let's do
8,
this.
not year. 80
Old
proof.
number 8. Much like Jack Daniels is old number 7, right?
So it is. I don't have that. We don't have that.
I think Jack Daniels is the regular.
It smells smooth, smooth.
Smells smooth.
Tastes smooth.
Taste smooth. There
It's
isn't.
fine.
Yeah. I mean, you can't. It's $12. At least that's where I bought it for.
Yeah.
I found it for 15 on the internet, but I didn't know what state that was in. Obviously, depending on where you live, prices are going to be different. Hence, these bottles were in Ohio. So, um,
This is at the very bottom of the barrel for making bourbon.
yeah,
It's 80 proof.
and it's a
But I mean,
problem.
it's smooth though. It's actually not as
It's
bad as
smooth.
I thought it was gonna
Yeah.
be.
Well, it
It's
is
probably
award winning.
nice.
I don't know
8.
what
This one
awards.
is.
Yeah, I don't know what award. It just says award winning on the
Who would
internet.
have said that?
On the internet when I was looking it up.
Buffalo Trace.
Yeah.
Hmm. I mean, it's not terrible.
Yeah.
I
There's
thought it
a
was gonna be
weird.
way worse based on everything that everyone else has said about it. It's probably be a great mixing bourbon.
Yeah, great
Or
mixer.
it'd be a great, like, if you're just getting into bourbon and you don't like the burn of it, like, you don't need to put this on ice
No,
at all.
no. If you are with some people that are ignorant and you want to like,
If you want to take a shot of it,
oh, yeah.
like, I feel like that'd be one that would make go like that.
I mean, you do that with every shot.
Well, I'm not good at shots.
I know. Check, peep our intro video. Every
That
time
was tequila,
it was tequila.
but I'm not good at shots in general.
Yeah.
I don't do shots. I'm responsible.
She's not LMFAO featuring Lil Jon.
Everybody.
Yeah. So you want to know the first time I ever heard the song Shots?
Yeah.
Phi Elf, basement, Halloween. I was wearing a bumblebee,
Itty bitty space.
a bumblebee costume from Walmart. So yeah, me and my buddy Joe, we were in my dorm room because he was a commuter. So we were just hanging out in my dorm room.
Really?
We decided
I did that.
last minute to go to this party. We weren't gonna do anything. We were just gonna chill in the dorm, play video games, hang out. We decided last minute, so we ran to Walmart and they only had because like the where we went to college, by the way, very small town, nothing around there. And
Nothing.
yeah, nothing.
Subway.
Yeah, so we ran to Walmart, picked out
That's not
these
bad.
kids costumes because that's all they had were kids costumes. We got the biggest ones we could find, and like I said, I'll throw a picture of it up on the screen. I have a picture of it from Facebook. I'll throw it up on the screen. Hilarious.
See if you can guess which one he. Well, you just said Bumblebee.
I was Bumblebee. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we
He's
get back
a
to my
lot
dorm room
smaller.
and we went to go try them on, and they did not fit. They were like onesies costumes. They did not fit, so we had to cut them like
That's how
at the
they became
legs.
crop tops.
We had to cut them at the waist and then the arms so we could put them on.
Because I remember
And
seeing
then
them
we
and they
went
were
out.
crop tops.
Yeah,
I
they
thought
were skin tight. Again, you'll see it. I'll put the picture up. But anyways, I was wearing that the first time I ever heard Shots by LMFAO featuring Lil Jon. Remember when LMFAO just ran music?
I remember that dance. Didn't they do that dance?
The oh, every day I'm
Yeah,
shuffling. Yeah.
I wanted to learn that
Yeah.
song. I can't learn any songs. This is all I can do.
Yeah, if you notice, all of her dances are similar.
Yeah.
That's fine. She's what? She's a white girl. She's a basic white.
I have no rhythm. It's fine.
Anyways, I feel like we
Every day I have no rhythm.
I feel like we've reached a verdict that that's a lot. That's very
It's a
good for
lot better
twelve
than I thought
dollars.
it was.
For
Yes.
$12, that's fantastic.
Yeah, $12.
Great on its own. Great probably in a mixer.
Great as like a first time bourbon person drinking something straight because it's not high proof. So you shouldn't have to water it down.
100%.
If you do, it's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever you do,
It'll
you
put hair
do.
on your chest.
But no, maybe like a baby hair. But otherwise mixer, that kind of thing, that's fine. But it's a great intro bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you are having like I don't want to have too much alcohol tonight.
Or if you're just on a budget.
Well, that's
If you want
it.
to ball on a
All of these
budget.
are a budget though.
Right. Yeah. All right. I'm excited to try the rest of these too. So
So
this
we
one
got
is the
small.
oh,
Ooh, that's an awful
small
noise.
batch.
That's why we need to get a new countertop.
Anyways, small batch.
What is this countertop? I don't know what this
I
is.
don't know what it is either. It came with the house.
It is heavy.
It is heavy, yeah. Because there's a piece off screen here, not
Well,
attached.
right?
Yeah. When we were looking at the house, I leaned on that and discovered it is not attached. It
Yeah.
is very heavy.
And it could have broke his foot.
100%.
We could have sued him for the house.
Oh, nice. It
Should've
smells.
bought it.
There's a little vanilla. Are you getting a little vanilla?
I'm not a huge fan of the smell.
I'm not a fan of the smell either.
It's not like it's like vanilla, but it's not like it's like an artificial.
Yeah, 100%.
Like a
It
like
definitely.
the one of those like vanilla cokes.
Sure.
Like diet vanilla coke.
Okay. It definitely doesn't smell like
Little banana.
comforting. Like normally, like
I would smell
bourbon.
this one better than this one.
Like normally, when you
Little
smell
cherry.
a bourbon, there's like a warm
Vanilla cherry coke diet.
Sure. It gives you like a warm, fuzzy hug when you're smelling bourbon. This does not.
This is not inviting me into the taste.
No.
Yeah. Vanilla, diet, coke, cherry. Diet, vanilla, cherry, coke. Flat.
Taste it though. It's interesting. There's a lot of flavors there. There's a lot of different flavors. It's
Still get a little bit of like a really light cherry, a little light
Yep.
vanilla.
There's a creaminess.
No diet coke. No diet coke.
It's a little creamy.
Creamy. That's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
I like the palate a lot better than I like the nose.
Yeah, 100%. There's the second sip I took of it.
So what
I
is
got
it, small
some.
batch?
I got some more oaky.
Small batch?
Yeah, I think so. I got some more oaky notes on the second sip, on the finish, for sure. Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
bad.
No, it's not bad at all. It's very
That's
good.
definitely more complex than this one.
Yeah, 100%.
This is a very good entry one. It's easy going. Not gonna throw much at you. I almost get a little pretzel. Did you get any pretzel?
I don't know. I ate pretzels before we started filming, so.
I did not. Did I? No. I mean, I did like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
before
I
dinner.
ate pretzels like right before we started.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, I had pretzels.
While you were
I had
upstairs.
pretzels before we had dinner. So. No, that's like a little pretzel. That's good. That's nice. I like that a lot.
100%.
Solid.
All right,
Okay.
we got bonded now.
Bonded,
which we just did last Monday. We did a bottled and bond blind. Did not
shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Did not feature this one obviously because we did not have it at that moment in time.
Clearly.
But yeah, very exciting.
Yeah, from the old Ohio.
If you want to hear the history of Bottled and Bond and the Act of 1897, we outline it around the 2 or 3 minute mark in that
It
video.
took a while because I kept interrupting. I had comments.
You did have comments. Yeah, that was fine.
Valuable comments.
Valuable comments. Yeah, the
that
banter is fun.
some people didn't appreciate.
Third video in a row you spilled.
I didn't see that. It was down here. Is that even
Third video in a row.
ice with a little? This smells a lot like that one. I hope it tastes better.
Smells like almost exactly the same.
Yeah, I still don't like the nose. I don't know. I don't like the nose.
Well, the good news is we taste it.
The good nose is.
The nose knows. Ooh, that's very
A little
interesting.
stronger.
It's different.
Huh. Still cherry vanilla Coke.
Yeah. 100%. What are you doing?
I got it all wet. Spilled. Hold on. I want to.
Side by side.
Yeah. That's nice, actually.
Yeah, I do. It's different. It's I think it's more of the same. I get more of the cola on this one than I did on the first one.
Yeah.
And less vanilla.
The nice thing is, so for anyone in Michigan, go south of the border in Ohio, like these were all super cheap. I didn't find it at the first place, but I found it at the second place. I was hoping I'd find it right away. And I was kind of bummed the first time, like the first place I went to, I was like, oh man, it's gonna be harder than I thought. Like I thought it was like, but I think the first place is the only place I saw Weller, and it was only the special reserve because Ohio is supposed to be like the land of Weller. But I'm pretty sure that was the only place I saw Weller.
Well, it was probably known as the land of Weller, and then everyone went and bought all the Weller. Now it's not.
Yeah, they had a lot of pictures of Weller, and everybody said tomorrow, tomorrow. Apparently, their Ohio gets a lot of their deliveries on Friday, even though I was there on Tuesday. So I'm not sure why they said tomorrow. It seemed like they had a lot of boxes on the ground, and they were like embarrassed about how they had their setup or something. I don't know. It was weird. I kept saying like, "Well, I'm not gonna be here tomorrow," but okay, thanks.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean Ohio as Michiganders like to talk poop about
I'm always
Ohio.
paranoid of going to Ohio.
Why?
Because they'll get mad at us because we have Michigan license plates.
Oh, I've never had a bad experience in Ohio. Sorry.
This is much more vanilla.
I take that back. I have had a bad experience in Ohio, but it wasn't because it was Ohio. It was because I was working. So, because we have a few customers in Ohio. So, anyways,
they both taste like cookies, but this tastes like a strong
where did
vanilla
the cookies come from? You've been doing cola this whole time.
I got
and
some
then
cookie.
Throw a cookie.
Yeah, I got some cookie.
Got some cookie. Give me cookie, got you cookie. Give me cookie, got you cookie.
I got some cookie on it. Okay.
You know what that reference was? Give me cookie, got you cookie.
Oh, I got too deep in the throat. Shut up. I don't know what this is. I don't know.
It's a New Girl, honey.
Oh, I like New Girl.
Yeah. When Nick gets Schmidt, really, what is this? Give me cookie, got you cookie. Great scene. New Girl, 10 out of 10 show.
It is.
So good.
So this is like a pumped up version of this. Both very good. Both very similar flavors, but this is like amplified of this.
100%.
Like I feel like it's more than a 10 proof more.
Proof doesn't, just because it's more proof doesn't
I'm just saying, like it goes from 90 to 100, like, so 10 proof more. I feel like the amount of amplification of flavors is more than 10 proof more than this.
But like that's not always like you. I feel like you have this like thing in your head that more proof equals more flavor, and I disagree with you. I do. I disagree with you. It's not always.
What are you doing? He's licking our bourbon.
I mean, just the bottles.
What are you doing?
He looks so.
He looks like he got like
oh no,
caught. What are you doing?
Come over. Anyways,
here, can you come up here? Come on.
He's not gonna. Oh, there he is.
Hi, buddy.
Hi, buddy.
Hey, buddy. You see him?
Yeah, he's on the camera.
You see your nose.
Anyways, we got one more, hun.
Oh, okie dokie.
One more. It is the
Got
benchmark
busted, buddy. Got busted, you little
full
alcoholic.
foolproof. Benchmark foolproof.
Woohoo!
Wahoo! Yeah! Wah! Wahoo! I love how you mouthed what I was doing. That's good. Here, I have a benchmark foolproof.
I don't feel like I got very much of it.
Honey, there's a whole bottle of it right there.
It's hard to find. Did she bring her outdoor toy?
It doesn't
Really?
matter.
Oh no, she had an indoor toy. She's good. She brings us out. We have outdoor toys and we have indoor toys, and she brings this one toy inside that it's like cow horn. No,
I
some
don't
kind of
know.
horn.
I don't know what it is.
It's disgusting. It
Yeah,
smells so
and you
bad.
keep buying them for them, and I keep telling you
Cause
to
it's their
stop buying.
birthday.
Yeah, but it ruins our lives for the next 6 months.
I
Anyways,
don't think you go outside.
we've talked about everything except for bourbon in this video. So, but that's kind of on brand for us, I
Stay
feel like.
tuned. We'll talk about bourbon eventually.
I feel like that's on brand for us. I feel
Hmm.
like we're very unprofessional professionals. We didn't talk about the smell at all on this one.
It didn't smell as strong as this one.
No, it didn't. It smells more.
Ooh, that one smells like super. This one smells way more artificial. This
This
smells like more like real,
this smells like more traditional, like bourbon and whiskey. That's what it
but it
smells like.
smells like more real vanilla and
Yep.
real, maybe a little bit of cherry,
Yeah.
but
And
and
oak.
some oak.
Yeah, definitely oak. Oh,
Same thing.
you
Like
can taste
this
the
is a
proof though.
lot of oak on
You
it,
can taste the proof
and a
for
little
sure.
bit of vanilla. It's good. A little caramel, burnt
Yeah.
sugar more than caramel. I feel
Right. Yeah. Almost.
like a real burnt sugar,
Yeah. But
almost like a caramel popcorn.
I
Sorry,
don't get any of the saltiness of popcorn though.
but you get like the corn part.
The corn part.
I didn't say it was a salted popcorn. I said caramel popcorn.
But caramel popcorn
I didn't say
is
a
salted.
salted caramel popcorn. I said caramel popcorn. Popcorn.
But there's still a savoriness to caramel popcorn, even if it's not salted. Your faces, hon. I think this one is my favorite.
Express myself in my faces, not my feelings.
Would you agree?
What? I didn't hear what
I
you said.
said this. You know how even she doesn't even listen to me.
He said something.
I said this one's my favorite.
Uh huh.
Yeah, yeah. It's they
I
get
think so.
increasingly
Like
better.
no, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Now, if I could only get the other ones that apparently I didn't get, I'm very disappointed.
So everything that just happened, I'm gonna have to cut. So we're back. I can't. I can't even. I love you so much.
Oh, me too. I'm
Oh,
sorry. I'm
honey, you're
sorry.
fine. You're fine.
I don't even know what I was getting excited
That's
about.
we're not live streaming, so we're fine.
I know,
Oh,
but
anyways, we're excited. We're excited because as these go from our left to our right, it'll be the
and you're
opposite for
right
you.
to your left.
They get better.
Correct.
They get better. Um,
This isn't as bad as I thought, though.
yeah, they're all good. I would
Like
drink all of
they
them again.
people crap on this all the time, and
Okay,
for
who
like
are
a
you talking
very
about for people? Because I've never heard anyone say anything
oh,
bad
I've
about
heard
that.
of people talk about that all the time. It's a very good entry level bourbon
Entry level, I don't think.
because it's
I
good.
don't think
Like
so.
why?
Because it's not. That's no one who's like trying to get into bourbon should start with that.
Why?
Because it's nothing.
Because
Like it's
it's
just
no,
like,
it's a good entry level. So it's
no,
like to like taste it to make sure you're like it's like
but it
getting
doesn't
you
get
into. Doesn't
so.
have a lot of burn.
But it
It has
doesn't
some
give you anything,
flavor.
right?
I know that's why it's like
No, no, no.
it's
But
like
you do.
what was that in it at one point? Preschool.
No.
Preschool of bourbon.
The reason I disagree, it's not an entry level bourbon, is because there's not any. Shout out to Kurt from SLB. There's not any quintessential bourbon characteristics or flavors in that. It is a good alcohol. It tastes good. It is easy to drink, but it doesn't give you any notes of normal that like a regular bourbon would
I
have.
think it does.
So like I would say like more of a starting point would be honestly something like this or this, because this is cheap and it gives you complex flavors. This is
Mm.
too simple to be a entry level.
It is.
If you're trying to get here, if you're trying to get up to these, right? If you're trying to get into this
Well,
level,
but you can start somewhere low.
yeah, and you would start here with a $20 bottle that gives
I mean, that'd be
complex
fair. If
flavor.
you can start here, that's great. But if this is too much for you,
Right. I feel like we're debating semantics right now because you're like entry level. But that's not going to teach you anything. That's just like a solid, like if you want to make a cocktail, this is great. But like if you want
yes,
to learn how to like taste bourbon, smell, taste all and like get into bourbon,
it's very thin.
that's what I'm saying. There's nothing there. It's not bad, but there's nothing there. This is complex. There's a lot to it.
Hmm.
You
It's a
can
huge
learn about
difference between this
yes.
and this.
Yes.
Can I
It's
taste it,
very
bud? Yeah,
I have them.
yeah.
Right.
It's a huge difference.
Yeah.
This is delicious. I'm very impressed with
Yeah.
that for
Because
being a
$23?
24. I think 24.
Yeah.
23.
23.
Either way,
It's
with tax.
so good.
I'm very impressed with that.
Yeah.
I'd be fine with having it as an everyday neat pour.
Yeah, there's nothing in
Then,
that.
but take that then.
Yeah.
It's the amount of flavor you get from that compared to that is just like
Yeah. No, this is phenomenal. That is
phenomenal. God.
and I'm
Oh,
thinking too back to like a few videos ago, we did the bottle and bond video. We tried the early
last
times.
two,
It'll be
two
last
videos.
Monday. Yeah, 2 videos ago. We did a bottled and bond blind, and we had early times, which is the same price, and this blows that out of the water.
Mm, where'd you put that?
I mean, it's here somewhere. You can probably look for it. It's the blue screw cap, right?
Yeah.
I think it's right. See that right there? No, 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 stop, stop,
Ah,
back, right there. That one. Is that it? It is. Ah, look at
wow.
me.
You're amazing.
Thanks,
Do you
honey.
have a glass?
Yeah, I've got to get glass out of here. So,
These are screw caps. Easy open. So the only thing I don't like about screw caps is if you keep them too long, you can get some like rust around this,
there's some
and it can mess
of
with
our
like this
cheap
case.
blends. Just a sploosh, please, for me. Yeah. So, same price point as this one.
This one I feel like is a little bit more, but not much. That's like 23. I feel like this has
That,
been going lately for like 27. So
whatever.
not
Same price
much.
point.
I guess maybe I should put it. Should buy
Yeah. So,
them. This one has a better nose. The early time. Oh no,
that's
the
early terms.
yes. This one. What's this one?
Benchmark, honey.
Benchmark.
This is a benchmark video.
I knew that.
Yeah, it blows it out of the water.
Nose wise, much better. This one smells a little. This one is like smells a little more sophisticated than this one. The early times, a
Yeah.
little more sophisticated. It's very nice.
Yeah.
Very smooth.
Early times is not. Well, let's. I'm gonna compare it to the bottled and bond benchmark too,
Mm.
which is this one in my left hand, and see if there's.
Yeah, I mean that one has more flavor, but yeah, I probably should
Yeah.
compare it to
This
this
is.
one because
Well,
it's bottled and
these
bottom,
are
bottled and
similar.
bottom.
These are similar price points. These are both bottled and bond. So
But these are probably similar price points. What is this one?
$20.
So 20 and 27, so even a little less. But
Yeah. So I'm gonna be honest.
I like the flavor of this one better. This
Both
is
of these blow this out of the
smooth. It's
water.
more subtle. This one is more subtle.
Yeah. The early times is good, don't get me wrong, but all of these, other than the old number 8, blow this out of the water, in my opinion. Right?
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Do you
mean,
know which one is which? Like you've got your glasses are all over the
bottled,
place right now.
early times, foolproof.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Why? Literally like this.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
Sounds good, honey.
I'm an expert. No, I mean, there's something about this one though that I like that's smooth.
The early
What
time.
we need to do is we need to do a blind with this at some point.
We already did though.
But no,
Yeah, like in the future,
yes.
far down the road. Because we have an amazing selection, and we want to feature everything at some point. I can't
Hmm.
get over how good this is. This one,
I just this one tastes a little still like a little artificial vanilla.
I don't get any of that. I think it's
Like the
delightful. This
artificial
one, this
Coca-Cola.
one artificial, a little bit. This one like not like this one is like it's like you know what this is? This is like a rough draft, and this is the final copy. In my
Sure.
like that's like, and then this is something different altogether. I would say these two are so similar in flavor profiles, but this is just a better version. This is a completely different version altogether, and it's delightful. You know,
Hmm.
it is very good. This is incredible.
This to this is more comparable than this to this, even though they're bottle and bond. Like I feel like these are more comparable, in my opinion.
In my opinion,
I get a little
I just
peanutty in this.
I disagree with that because like I think this one is even better than this, like a lot.
I don't think that.
I think it's another. I think this one. If I was ranking these, I would be
Mm.
this one
No,
to
because
that one.
like I like this. This has less in your face flavor, but it has more like complexity and I don't agree. Like this feels more artificial than that does,
Hmm.
in my opinion. So,
IMO.
oh, sorry.
IMHO, in my honest opinion. We're real close right now. IMHO, in my honest opinion, is what I
Oh,
just said.
I don't know what that means. I'm old. I don't
That's
know
why.
this.
That's why I said
There's so many bottles or glasses.
glasses. Yeah, we'll figure it out later. That's a problem for tomorrow, Anthony and Jen. So, anyways, I think we're gonna wrap it up.
But they're all great.
They're
They're
all
really
good.
great.
Yeah.
If you find these, they're solid, solid bourbons to try. They're great ones to have on your bar top, especially if you're going to be sharing them with people.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna be mixing them with people,
Mm-hmm.
it's if you
You
don't want to be
can't.
sharing all your freaking
Good stuff.
yeah your blends and everything. This like I feel like people will be very happy with this.
100%.
Yeah,
This for the price, I would
great.
pay.
Ten out
Honestly,
of 10 for the price.
honestly, yeah. And this is throwing back. I haven't had it in a while. Throwing back to I think our very first video on the channel, we tried E.H. Taylor, and
Oh,
I and they're like $150
you
for
Taylor?
E.H. Taylor. Yeah,
Well,
and
when I get it, yeah.
I'm not kidding you. I would rather drink this bottle right here than the E.H. Taylor. I'm not even kidding. Um,
Maybe we'll put that
and
in the
it's
blind
and it's
sometime.
literally like 20. This is $23 each. Taylor. We got that for $150,
I
and I
mean,
would
maybe we'll
rather have
do
this.
yeah, maybe we'll do a blind at some
I'm
point.
so impressed.
Yeah, I'm very happy
I
with
did
it.
not know what to expect coming into this because there was a lot of like excitement because we haven't been able to find these in Michigan
Yeah,
and we got them, so there was some excitement going on, and I didn't want to be like disappointed, but I wasn't at all. It surpassed my expectations for sure.
yeah,
Super pumped that like because we're like I mean what are we like an hour, 2 hours from the Ohio border?
at
We're
least.
less than 2 hours.
No, I think a good 2 hours because we can't go directly down. It has to be like down and over and down.
That's true. But regardless,
If they delivered or developed a road that went straight down, then maybe 2 hours.
right,
But
yeah.
so
But
far,
alas,
so
there is
bueno.
not. They've only had 300-400 years to develop the roads. So
And maybe make them better. Your dad explained to me why the roads are so crappy, by the
is it
way.
did he say because of the weather?
No,
No? Okay.
nope.
Sounds good. We'll discuss
Well,
that
we
off
won't
camera.
put that on
Yeah.
the video.
So anyways,
But
yeah, thank you for making it into this video. This was a hot mess. This whole video was a hot mess. But that's kind of like
hot mess video. It was fun though.
it was fun. That's kind of what we were
But
going
just
for.
yeah,
Fun
I
hot
want
mess.
to try these with so many other things now.
Yeah. So we'll try them again on the channel. Hopefully we'll feature them in some blinds
So
because
many
it is
times that these beat out some expensive
right.
stuff, you know.
Because like this really, if we're just trying to set the benchmark here, you know. How many times, how many times can Anthony make the same joke in a video?
How many times can I roll my eyes in the video? Hey! Oh, wait, so hold on. Oh, wait. I'm not gonna jinx it. Go
Okay.
ahead, finish.
Anyways, I just wanted to thank him for stopping by. Like the video if you liked it. Don't like it if you didn't like it. Comment below. And if you've ever found these things, comment also if you just want to ask us questions. We are available to answer any of your questions about just life, you know, philosophy, you know. I spent a lot of time in college, so did Jennifer. So we've learned a lot of things.
Yeah, but I got a lot of degrees.
Right, no. She spent a lot of time in college getting degrees. I spent a lot of time in college because
For fun and for money.
because I wasn't very serious about it. Anyways, um yeah, I was a seventh year senior at one point.
I don't think I've ever been that.
Yeah.
Good for
Anyways,
you, honey.
so again, thanks for stopping by Detours. Uh we're gonna raise a glass. What do you
I'm
got?
waiting till you're done.
Okay. We're gonna raise a glass to all of the detours that help lead us to our destinations. We'll catch you in the next one. Have a good night. Cheers.
Cheers. And there is no high school nickname or sex tape. There wasn't.
Not yet.
Cheers.